I would say it wasn't like code deep. There it is.
This is just what we needed. Cool weather and a fresh start to be able to do whatever we need to do. So this morning we're working on power. We're gonna get that hooked up so we can get started on things. Gonna hook up some power so we have a power source up here all the way down there. So Marcel pulled out this wire already. We're just gonna get to it.
Heck yeah, they moved our pole.
Yeah, it's super exciting. So we got a whole bunch of digging to do. Hopefully we're not sitting on one of those big table rocks, because I'm gonna show you guys something. See over there is a huge rock. Sticks out right there too. Right here. Up here. So we're hoping it's just a bunch of rocks and not one huge rock.
Yeah.
Otherwise we'll have to move the house.
I don't know how we do it. I guess we maybe just get somebody to come in here and explode it. Like, I want to just go ahead and start digging a line. I can dig this some. I just need to make sure I dig that way, because what'll happen is we'll end up with a swimming pool. I mean, it'll drain out, but it'd be better if it just drained out while it was raining instead of saturating the entire area, because it's a 4-foot deep trench that has no way of draining out except for through the ground. But this is it, man. We're there. What other excuses do I have to not start? We're waiting for an answer right now from what I believe to be the final quote for blocks, and I will make a decision. We'll have that stuff ordered. That's only got a 3 to 5 day lead time from my understanding.
Which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, which means it'll be sitting here on the ground long before we even need it.
So hopefully those numbers for that quote for our center blocks comes in at a good number, so we can put our order in and just get going.
Yep, so far Home Depot is the most expensive.
Yeah. So
surprising.
Far. Yeah.
Surprising to me. I thought Home Depot could beat everybody.
Yeah.
Or would beat everybody. Or at least match it. But
not this time, I guess.
Not this time.
Not even with the discounted prices.
Yeah, it was still $1 more a block.
Yeah.
That equals an additional, $1,500 to the cost. That's too much for me to justify. I mean,
yeah, the volume pricing still didn't give us enough of a discount to say, oh, let's put this order in. So
yeah,
we've been going back and forth a few times to Home Depot and a couple of other places and calling, and
yep.
I think Marcel's getting closer to selecting someone.
Yeah, I've nailed down, all the materials are nailed down. I even have drawings right now of every single block. Where it's gonna go. All of it is done. The penetrations are drawn in, everything is done. I know exactly how much of everything I'm going to need, plus a little extra, because this is our first time.
Yep.
Now that I've done all that work, I want it to pay off by being patient enough to get the right price, because just an hour and a half difference is $1 in the price for a block.
Yep.
More than $1. At Home Depots, they're that much different. So
it's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. Things are weird, man, the way things work sometimes.
One Home Depot was $1 more than the other.
Over $1. It was $2.09 for a block in Batesville, and $3.33 a block off the shelf at
Mountain Home.
At Mountain Home. Those are both off the shelf prices.
Right.
So when you buy them in bulk, it came in at $2.70 something a block, and the other one came in at $1.97.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
At a bulk price.
Right.
So.
See, Marcel remembers numbers.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm stressed out. That's why I'm insecure. All of it, because I've never done this, and I understand how to get to that. But it's a whole lot more, I don't know, it's a lot scarier trying to figure it out when you've never ever done it. I mean, it's not scary, but like I get insecure. It's
intimidating, yeah, because you don't want to make a mistake like that on such a huge project.
No, and the first person I called for materials, man, they really took offense to me not really understanding much about that industry, right? And I don't really feel like I know a whole lot more. I mean, I do know exactly what I need now.
Yeah.
But.
Well, it took for Marcel to call someone that understands what he's talking about. So,
yeah.
Ben, thank you so much for guiding Marcel through it. You really eased his mind, and we miss you and love you. We hope you guys are all doing well. So
yeah, thanks a lot, Ben. You hooked it up. You're the number one thanks on the planet right now, man. Yeah, because you understand the crazy words that come out of my mouth, and you can decipher it in a fashion that makes sense. Right? The other people are like, what the heck are you talking about? You're like, oh yeah, no, you can do that. Okay. Sweet. So that's where we're at.
Yeah, we had quite a few questions that we did research about, and it was kind of hard trying to figure out the penetrations and the structural integrity. We wanted to make sure that we were doing things the way that it should be done. So
not only that, cost effective. Like, people will always try to upsell.
Right.
There's always a better, bigger, more expensive product that you can use. But because we are doing this all by ourselves, we're trying to save money. Yeah. So if you can make the thing and you're already doing that, why would you buy one? Right. So we're specifically talking about headers or lintels or whatever they're called in the block industry, but that's what it is. And we can make it, and it doesn't have to be like a few $100 piece. It can just be the price of the blocks and some mud, concrete or whatever.
Yep.
A piece of plate steel.
We overcomplicated it.
Well, I always do that. That's why I stress out, but I always end up with the answer in the end.
Yep.
And even before I asked for all that extra help, I still figured it out. I drew it out before so I could ask maybe some questions that
made some sense.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise it was just me spun out.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got it, man. We know. We're like 1,500 blocks again. It's extra. I bought extra half blocks. I bought extra the other ones because we're going to make mistakes. And if we don't, we got other things that we're going to build out of block too, like a well house. We've got another slab down there that I'm certain we can turn into a pretty sweet shop for pretty easy and pretty cheap. Might be using some block on that. Who knows what we'll be using it for. So I don't think we can have too many unless we have like $1,000 too many. That would suck. But we're not gonna. It'd be at worst a couple of $100 more than we need.
Yeah. Well, we want to say thank you to all the people out there who share their knowledge with people like us who are just trying to learn and do things on our own.
You're all number one, except for Ben's like super number one to me, man. It's just everybody else is number one too. Just Ben's elevated a little different. So, because he's my best friend too. You're so pretty. And now it's crushed because I ran over it. Because it was just laying in that sucks. This part's probably still good. Alright, well, good thing I have another one.
Another big thank you goes out to Melanie and Gary. You guys have been so amazing. Thank you for making yourself available for us to be able to ask questions. Gary, you really eased Marcel's mind.
Yeah, definitely. But was able to answer some of the questions I was getting hung up on, like the lintel, like the plate steel for your header.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of stuff on YouTube that shows you how to do that. So awesome, guys.
Okay.
Because the screws are broke, but I will harvest some of the extra parts. That's a good part.
Harvest or salvage?
I planted our worms and I'm harvesting electrical parts. Those are just stuff. That's stuff that
you learn along the way.
Yeah. Now we just got to pick us a plug, which we'll start with this first because it's already opened. All right, look. It's got a 2-plugger in there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's a 20 amp, but that's what I'll be using, so I'll want a 20 amp circuit. But it's a GFI. It's outside. It's all outside stuff. It's good news for the home team. All right.
It certainly is.
I just want to go over here and look. Let's see what the dealio for really is. Better grab a screwdriver.
Screwdriver. Those help.
This might be Connie. Good morning, this is Marcel. Before yesterday I came in and got a quote from you for some blocks and stuff like that.
We're at the lumber place and I think we're about to put in our cinder block order, so it's another exciting step in this journey, you guys, so let's get it put in.
Smells good, huh?
Love, peace, and fish grease. Man, that was a good place to eat, babe. Thank you for taking me to lunch.
Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you for taking me to lunch. Actually, it was breakfast for me.
Yeah.
Catfish
breakfast. It's actually noon though,
So then brunch then.
yeah, you guys, we got our cinder block order in.
Yes.
Our cinder block order is placed.
Yeah, everything, the whole shebang. Except for now we got to work on dirt work and then we got to figure out our footer.
Yep. So
Are we going to try to build a footer and pour like a mono slab, or are we going to pour just a footer and worry about the concrete later? I have issue with that because two of the bedrooms are going to be downstairs.
yeah, we need to figure out if we're gonna pour the concrete now or later. Now sounds better than later because
It's just we are not experienced.
Yeah.
So but we might be able to get some help, and if I can, we'll cross that bridge. Want to stop at the Goodwill?
Sure.
Seriously?
I mean, it's lame, but
It is lame, but let's go anyway because we like to go there.
yeah.
I'm gonna look for a concrete mixer.
Concrete mixer at
Hopefully-
home. Goodwill. You guys want to go to the Goodwill with us?
Too bad. You gotta go anyways.
All right.
Look at this. One whole side of this tire is bald. Why would they put this on the floor? A candle putter outer thingy. It's $1.99. Hard. The legend has retired.
I love these cups.
I wonder if those are out of Fort Smith or if there's an airport here. Because those are... Anyways. Pretty cool. Time for some chickens to get a haircut. Whoa! What's up, sucker? Check it out.
Well, everyone, we got our center block order put in today, and we should get our shipment in a couple weeks or so.
Nope, next Thursday.
Holy crap. Whoa, we're moving quickly.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, you guys. We got so much stuff coming up. We'll be breaking ground soon.
We got some huge rocks we got to figure out whether...
Yeah, we want to see what those rocks up there are like underground. So
we're just praying we can go as deep as we can go.
Well, it started out to be a really stressful task at hand, ordering some cinder blocks, but you know, through having multiple people help us out, it's just been a little bit easier along the way. So thank you, Melanie and Gary, for being there, being available when we needed somebody to talk to. You really truly eased Marcel's mind, Gary, so thank you. Big shout out goes to...
Yeah, my boy Jay. J-Dog.
Jay, thanks. We miss you.
Yeah, we miss you, man.
Yeah,
thanks for helping me out with some of my crazy questions.
Yeah, so Jay, if you're watching, thank you, and we miss you.
We're missing Mike from Midwest Block. He is a sales rep, and if he was closer to us, we would have bought his blocks for sure, because he was the most helpful sales rep that I had talked to. I talked to a bunch.
Yeah.
I actually talked to one today. I would have bought his blocks, but the freight is too much, and it was the company that I called prior that discouraged me so much and had
put you through the ringer.
Put me through the ringer, man.
Yeah.
This time was a completely different sales rep, and it was a completely different experience, but we settled on one. It was more expensive material, but the freight was so much cheaper that it came out less, 350 bucks. We saved 350 bucks, man, and we got a full basement.
Yep, so we got our order in, and we got it at a reasonable price. The process started out a little intimidating just because we weren't sure exactly what we were supposed to order and the lingo and what's used in the industry today. So
yeah, so if
we got it all figured out now.
Yeah, if you do this, don't complicate it, because it's not.
You don't have to select all kinds of different blocks.
They only make one kind of block now. That's the smooth ones.
Yeah.
So that's the new industry standard. We just didn't know that. So
we went through the ringer trying to figure out what are all these different kind of blocks and which ones are we going to need, and
how do they work, and how many of them do I need, and I had to draw every single block out. I drew every wall, every block, doors and windows on grid paper, taping the grid paper together because it was not enough grids.
It was a little stressful.
It was stressful. Yeah, we figured it out, man.
But yeah.
Thank God for YouTube and for friends, because
so yeah, we got so many people that are just supporting us along the way and cheering us along and answering questions for us and just helping us work through it. So thank you guys so much for everybody who is supporting us and all of you who just love us through it. So you guys are awesome.
Yeah, everybody. That's everybody.
Yes,
all the viewers, the subscribers.
Yes.
Yeah, we dig y'all. You encourage us.
Yes, you're all family to us. So. All right, you guys. If you guys aren't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Ring that notification bell so you're notified of our videos when they're posted, and give us a big thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching.
See you on the next one.
Peace.
We let them out for the first time. Oh, that one just went over the fence.
Come on, baby. Get back in here. Come on.
Is it not snapping or what?
Did you turn it off?
No, it's on.
It's barely snapping.